Well, I spoke to air quality expert Dr. Marwa Zatari, who refers to those plastic partitions as hygiene theater. She agrees with the recent studies that just came out that say they don't help. The barriers actually make it worse.
Sounds like we should have never been using them.
I would say yes.
In spring of 2020, companies couldn't make these plastic barriers fast enough. Schools, restaurants, nail salons, even newsrooms had them installed in hopes of protecting students, employees, and customers from COVID droplets, allowing everyone to get back to business. But air quality expert Dr. Marwa Zatari says over time, researchers discovered COVID-19 is also spread through unseen aerosol particles. The plexiglass is actually blocking airflow, increasing the risk of transmission.
You're creating what we call cluster. So the virus will cluster next to you or next to people sitting next to you, basically. So the virus will go beyond the plastic barrier, so over it or on the side, and you will get infected.
In fact, Dr. Zatari says erecting those plastic shields gave people a false sense of security, and some stopped social distancing and wearing masks. Over the last year, Zatari has worked with schools and businesses debunking myths and coming up with pandemic plans. She says the best protection, air ventilation and filtration.
Ventilation and filtration. Basically bringing outside air from outside to inside to dilute the virus, or filtration capturing the virus. If you invest in these two metrics, they will work all the time, will work beyond COVID.
Dr. Zatari, along with other experts, believe businesses and schools need to be investing in better airflow. It's cost effective, and using proven methods, ventilation or filtration is a better option than depending on people to wear masks, social distance, and wash their hands correctly.
What we learned specifically for schools and other environments like restaurants is that social distancing is not really key.
All right, so what should schools and businesses do? According to aerosol scientists, they need to encourage those eligible, of course, to get vaccinated, improve ventilation by adding these air filtering machines, and then enforcing those mask requirements. Those are proven ways, we're told, to reduce the transmission. Huel?
Taryn, our eyes have been opened after what Dr. Zatari said tonight. You can't help but wonder what to do with all those plastic barriers we see everywhere, including here at Fox 2. Should we tear them all down and throw them away?
You know, according to what all of these researchers are saying at this point, it sounds like we really need to, because it is causing an issue within these areas, trapping all, or stopping all of the airflow at this point. Researchers, everybody, we did all what we could with the information we had at the time because of those larger droplets. Everybody thought those partitions would protect it, but now that they know that the smaller, the ones that we cannot see, that's what's getting around these partitions and then infecting other people. So like the doctor said, it sounds like we need to be investing in air filtration and ventilation systems.
And above all, vaccinations, wearing masks. The more we know, the better we can protect ourselves. Taryn, thank you for that report.